It started like any other business trip. A last-minute flight, a hotel reservation, and a rental car waiting at the airport. I've done this routine dozens of times, never thought twice about it. But this trip, this one was different. I landed in a small city in the Pacific Northwest. Rainy, overcast, the kind of place where everything feels just a little bit off when you're alone. I picked up my rental car, a silver sedan that looked relatively clean, albeit a little older than usual. When I opened the driver's side door, I noticed something strange right away. A faint smell, not bad, just odd. Like damp earth mixed with something metallic. I ignored it, probably just the humidity. As I pulled onto the highway toward my hotel, the Bluetooth in the car connected automatically, except not to my phone. A device popped up named Stay Quiet. I froze, looked down at my phone. It wasn't connected to anything. I checked the car's settings. The Stay Quiet device was paired, but showed no audio output. Weird. Maybe someone forgot to remove their device. A few miles down the road, the car's infotainment screen glitched, static for a second, then went back to normal. I told myself it was nothing, kept driving. At the next stoplight, I noticed something else. Tiny scratches on the inside of the passenger side window. Not random, they were deliberate. Letters. Words. I leaned over to look closer. Help me. Not carved hastily, but slowly. Over and over. Faint, but unmistakable. My stomach dropped. I pulled over to inspect the car more thoroughly. Checked the glove box. Nothing unusual. Checked under the seats. Empty except for a crumpled receipt. A gas station about 40 miles away. Then I opened the trunk. At first glance, it looked normal. Carpeted. Clean. But when I pulled back the floor mat, I saw it. A small piece of duct tape stuck to the underside with writing on it. Stop looking. I slammed the trunk shut so fast I nearly broke the latch. My heart was pounding. This was more than just weird Bluetooth and some scratches. I got back into the car. Sat there, gripping the wheel, trying to decide what to do. Then the Bluetooth connected again. Stay quiet. And this time a voice. Garbled at first. Static. Then clearer. Whispering. Don't talk, don't stop, drive. I threw the car into gear and sped toward the nearest police station. Halfway there, the infotainment screen glitched again. This time, the GPS opened on its own. A location appeared, deep in the woods, about 15 miles outside the city. The label on the map read, Final Stop. I nearly rear-ended a truck when I saw it. My hands were shaking so badly I had to pull over again. I stared at the screen until it went black, like it had never happened. At the police station, I told the officer everything. Showed him the scratches on the window, the receipt, the duct tape message. He nodded slowly, asked me to wait while he made some calls. After about 30 minutes, 2 detectives came in. They were unusually serious. One of them asked if I would step outside with him to the car. As soon as he opened the back door, he froze. His face drained of color. I leaned over to see what he was looking at. Under the rear seat, barely visible, was a small metal box bolted to the floor. The detective pulled out a flashlight and looked inside the vent holes. Then he stepped back and radioed for backup. I wasn't allowed to see what was inside, but the tone changed immediately. They escorted me back inside, asked if anyone had followed me recently, if anyone knew I was here. Then one of the detectives said something that still haunts me. You're lucky you stopped when you did. You probably don't want to know what this car was used for. I asked about the GPS location that popped up. The detective looked at me like he wanted to say something, but just shook his head. Forget it. You don't go there. No one goes there. The rental company was contacted. They seemed shocked. Records showed the car had been rented 2 weeks earlier but never returned, until suddenly it appeared in the lot yesterday, cleaned externally but skipped for internal inspection due to staff shortages. I never got a full explanation. The police took the car as evidence. I was given a replacement, a different make, different model, and told to leave town as soon as my work was done. That night, back at the hotel, my phone buzzed. A Bluetooth notification. Stay Quiet wants to pair. I turned off my phone, but every now and then, When I drive alone, my Bluetooth glitches. Just for a second, and a device pops up. Final stop.